All right, now I hate talking about food, especially this time of the morning where after 3 hours of a show, you are famished. But yep, it's one of those interviews you just have to get into. It's culinary heaven for those who enjoy good food, wine and entertainment. That's multi-talented Lorna Maseko-Lukhele's Cooking with Lorna and Friends, the winter edition, which takes place at the Spier Wine Farm in Stellenbosch tomorrow. Foodies are invited to an experiential culinary dining experience alongside Michelin star chef Gaytan from Chicago, who applies his knowledge of French cooking techniques and ingredients to his roots of traditional Mexican cuisine to create a revolution of Mexican gastronomy. Lorna Maseko-Lukhele and Gaytan are at our Sea Point studios to tell us a bit more about tomorrow's event and what you can look forward to. I bet you're famished now that we read you that intro. Lorna, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. It sounded like a mouthful. I was getting hungry by just hearing you talk. I was like, oh my gosh.
But it's more than just food, isn't it? It's the whole experience of good food, of wine, of entertaining. Talk to us about that.
Absolutely. It's like really just an excitement of your palate, I guess, you know. It's a concept that I started last year, and essentially it's about people cooking and learning kind of little ingredients about what to do in the kitchen. But I thought for winter, let's do something different. Let's invite a Michelin star chef from Chicago and let him do a 6-course tasting menu. As you know, Michelin star is kind of, you know, the god of food internationally. We don't have anything like that in this country. Hopefully we'll have it. But it's just a space where people can come through, enjoy great food, enjoy great wine from Spier. I mean, we've literally paired every single dish with some of the best blends that Spier has. And basically it's just a place where they could have fun and socialize, and there's an entertainment element that also highlights all the food. So for example, we kick off with like a butternut soup, and that is with a fire act, and then we have like ceviche with something else. So it really is just an experience like no other.
Lorna, I mean, I'm trying to go through your bio, which will take me all morning to do, but you've done almost everything. So you're television, and I believe you're a dancer as well. Why have you ventured into food?
You know what? I've always absolutely loved cooking, and I've always wanted to explore it. And I think it was like earlier this year, where I was like, let me just explore this a lot more and see what I can do. I'm actually going to chef school in September. I was accepted, whoop whoop, so I'm super excited about that. And I just want to grow in the culinary arts. I have no desire to be a chef in a kitchen, but I have every desire to host people and impress them with what I've learned.
Love that. Okay, so if you can give us like the 101 of hosting, what are the basics? And just go easy on us, ne? Don't like explain those things where you have to sear and batter and all those things. That's too high a grade. So the basics, say I'm having a couple of friends over, it's a bit chilly this weekend. I'm not going to do the whole braai thing, but I want a nice warm meal that we can enjoy. What are some of the basics that need to be in place?
You know what, for me, when I host people, I love to have a feast. So I don't like going to people's houses that give me rice, one chicken, one gravy. Like, give me a feast, you know. I want to nibble on different things. I want to try some chops. I want to maybe have a bit of stew. I want to have oxtail, maybe fish. You know, let it be a feast. Have great wine, have great champagne, and just really have good conversation. I'm not about like going to a club, but I love dining. I love entertaining people. And I think it's just essentially having a good group of people having great conversation and enjoying good food. So it's not that technical. You could be so simple. You could all be sitting by the couch. It doesn't even have to be on the table. It's just about, you know, I once interviewed Matt Preston, and he said food is not about food, it's about the people that you're having it with, which was something that I was like, that is so true, because when you go have great food, you hardly really remember that the food was great. You just remember the conversation. You remember kind of maybe having too many glasses of wine and having to call an Uber. But, you know, it's about those moments. It's about sharing an experience with people.
Lovely. As briefly as possible, Lorna, contact details for more information.
Fantastic. So we still do have tickets available for Cooking with Lorna and Friends, the winter edition. People can get tickets at info@fabulousproductions.co.za. I'll repeat that. So at info at fabulous, the word fabulous, I know, the word productions.co.za, or they can call our office on 011-024-4041 and we'll hook them up. We're actually giving away tickets. So if you buy 2 tickets, we'll give you 2 more so you can invite more of your friends.
Lovely. And you did say it is about the company that you're keeping when you're having a great meal. So those 2 extra tickets will come in handy. Thank you so much for joining us. Ballet dancer, choreographer, TV presenter, and now also a foodie, Lorna Maseko, joining us. Thank you so much for your time. Let's go back now to Pretoria. That's